I'm Leon Thomas, here with Sylvia Westerlund. Her sons, Sean and Richard, twins, are coaching against each other Saturday at 3 p.m. at Bryn Athyn College. Great Lakes Christian against Bryn Athyn. The first time, we believe it is the first time that twins have coached against each other in college basketball. Sylvia, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Everything is great. So, big weekend for you. Your sons,
Yeah.
two competitive guys, scheduled to get. They scheduled this. This wasn't a league or a conference or anything.
Right.
They did it. What were your thoughts when you heard about this?
Why? Why? And it's my birthday weekend. So why would they do that? Can it end in a tie? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, yeah. Can it end in a tie? Wow. And so they're gonna play, and I know you're gonna be there. All right,
Yes.
you're gonna be there. So, what side are you gonna sit on? What do you tell me? What? How are you gonna handle that?
I'm going to sit in the middle. I have a shirt that I've had made that has both logos, and the team mascot is going to be printed down on either side so I can represent.
Wow, what a position that you're in. And you don't have anyone that you can contact to say
Right.
my my twins
Mm.
are coaching against each other, right? You may have had
Right.
some folks you could contact and say they're playing with each other, they're playing against each other, or two
Yes.
brothers, sisters, siblings coaching against each other. Like the Harbaughs in the Super Bowl
Yes.
2012 or 13, whatever that was, the Ravens against the 49ers. We believe that this is the first time that a set of twins has coached against each other at the collegiate level. Tell us about the pride you're feeling now, though, even though it is going to be, mixed, twisted emotions. But tell us about the
Mm.
pride you have in your sons.
It's so exciting because I always thought that they would be coaching together. That was always seemed to be the plan, never against each other. They have strengths and they have weaknesses. And the beautiful thing is they found a way in each of their schools and they have excelled and they have been breaking records. And it's just exciting. I'm really proud of both of them.
Yeah, as well you should be. Now, take us back to when Sean and Richard were growing up. Tell me about how competitive they were, or what that dynamic was like around athletics. I know they played basketball and other sports, but what was
Yes.
it like around the house in terms of them competing against each other and playing with each other? Tell us some about that.
So they were very competitive. And in fact, we had a rule in the house. They could not compete against each other. They couldn't play one on one. They couldn't be on opposites. They had to be together. There was not going to be any of that in house. We're a family. This is everybody's safe place. And so, yeah, so I made that rule. And they found their own way to compete against each other.
Yeah,
They're adults now.
right. Now, when we talked with them, they told us about an incident, and I don't know, I have a feeling it was more than one, but they told us about a time where there were some hard fouls going on, and someone got pushed in. One of them, and I'm not going to tell you who, one said he got pushed into a pole. The other said, I don't remember it being a pole. I think it was just a fence. I mean, do you remember things like that going on? I mean, was it that bad?
Oh, there was a pole and a fence. So on their 16th birthday, we got them a basketball hoop and a half court in the backyard. So in order for them to have that, they had to dig trenches that made the yard ready for us to do that. But so they were very competitive. They wanted to do that. And yeah, so we would have somebody out there to call. And then I was just like, no more. Yeah. You guys play together. Let's find other people that you can play against, which is what we did.
Yeah. And so as they went off to college at Lancaster, Lancaster Bible, right,
Hmm.
up in Lancaster, PA.
Yes.
And then they start coaching together. Richard is head coach at Hartford Christian School, and Sean is an assistant, and making that long drive every day.
Yes.
What were your thoughts then about what they were doing, but where they were headed? Did you see this coming?
No, so Richard, I always knew that his heart was in basketball. Sean was slated for the FBI and to do an internship there. And he started helping Richard, and all those plans went out the window for the FBI. He just said, "Look, Mom, I want to coach. This is what I want to do." So, of course, we supported them in each of their endeavors and what they wanted to do. I just always thought that they would go together everywhere that they went, but it just didn't work out. And they ended up in two different places, and they both have done really well. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it is. And they have done well. And, along with that success, you've been there. You've put in some miles to, particularly with Richard, but Sean's been coaching closer when he was at
Yes.
Hood College. But,
Yes.
Richard's gone away. Tell us about some of those trips. Where have you gone to see him play? And of course, Sean also. I mean, tell us about some of the miles and trips and things that you remember.
Oh, different states, the conferences, going out to nationals during COVID, and then getting ready to do tip off. And as soon as I touched down, they said, "Yeah, there's no game." It was just heartbreaking because so much work had gone into it. They were so excited about it. Um, I've been on road trips with the guys in the van. I would fly in to Ohio and then just go with Richard and we with Wright State some of the road games. And so, um, yeah, I've tried to be there for all the, at least a regular game in the season when he's been out of state, and then trying to go to conference and national play.
Yeah.
So this is cool. There's a lot of family coming. We're all pretty excited about this.
Yeah, yeah, you should be, and I'll be there too. My wife and I are gonna make sure that
Excellent.
we're
Oh,
there. I told the guys that I will be rooting for the offense. The Whoever has the
okay.
ball, that's who I'm
Yes.
cheering for. But I mean,
Good plan.
what I mean, what an experience for the family and even for the players. We believe that this has never happened before, that twin brothers coaching against each other at the collegiate level. I mean, it's exciting, it's unique, it's different, it's a proud moment for so many people.
It is. People who have invested. So both the guys have had mentors. Obviously, you're a mentor, that have come alongside them and helped them and encouraged them, which has been wonderful in their craft. And I know that they're very grateful to all the people that have had a part in their journey. And um, I think of their dad. I think their dad would just be so proud, and to just hopefully he's watching from heaven and can see them doing this, because this definitely would have been a moment for him.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And so you hope the game Saturday ends in a tie.
That's not going to happen. I know that that's not realistic, but yeah. But,
Well, I
they know each other so well, so it will be very interesting. I
Mhm.
don't think that, and they've joined each other for big games before, so on their other teams. So it'll be very interesting. It's neat to see.
Yeah. And just one other thing I wanted to talk about. Richard has rebuilt everywhere he's been, right?
Yes,
He's
yes,
rebuilt programs, won national championships. Sean's also in a rebuilding state at Bryn Athyn. They've only had a program, I think, 7 or 8 years. So that's kind of just really, really getting started. And he's there doing it. They're they have reputations of program builders, and that's got
yes.
to make you feel great too, considering that, and most importantly, the lives that they're impacting through basketball.
Yes, the relationships that they have built and with their players. And it's more than just the game, it's investing in them and more about the big picture of life and how you can take these experiences. So, that I'm really proud of them. They have
Yeah,
found a way to not just teach the game and not just win games, but to say it's more about the people, our relationships, and where we're going.
yeah, yeah.